Okay, everyone, we are back for hopefully the last episode of this recording session. We just gotta kind of play until we find a safe spot.
And better than ever.
What?
When you said we are back, and I was like, back? And then I let you finish saying what you were saying. I said, and better than ever, when you were done.
No, I did not hear you say that.
Oh, no. Well, then it's probably kind of weird.
Why do you think I looked at you? Like, the fuck is this guy talking about?
Asshole.
What kind of drugs is he on? I want some of that. That'll make us lots more funny.
Yeah.
Or stupid. I don't know which yet.
Oh. I like that. I will take that.
Boosted your health?
Mm-hmm. Permanently.
You know, there's one thing I don't understand about certain games. Like, this one doesn't really have it because it just says, like, 185 or 135.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, there are games that I've played before where it's like, oh, you're at 200% health.
200%.
And it's like, what? Are you saying there's two of me?
Yeah.
Like, don't make your health a percentage if you're going to exceed 100.
Yeah, just do points.
Unless, like, you enter some god mode. Then I can understand why you're breaking percentages.
I should beat that game recently.
What?
Doom. The new Doom? No,
Well,
it was pretty good.
is it new still?
Well, the newest Doom. I don't even know when it came out.
It'd be funny if, like, you didn't know, but, like, a week from now, like, a new Doom is coming out. And that's when this episode's going up, and they're like, he beat it, but it comes out tomorrow!
I beat it so fast. But no,
How do you even get it?
Yeah.
They're not big enough YouTubers to get games ahead of time.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not liking the looks of this.
What, someone just wanted to paint with red?
That just a burning body of... Oh, okay, yeah.
That's just burning blood.
Just a skeleton.
I just saw a door open.
Did you?
Yep.
There was a lot of
I think that's my team.
They're alive?
Thank the gods.
I don't see any bullet holes.
You're like, you guys are alive? Yeah? I'll solve it.
Not anymore.
Did she just take a picture?
I don't know.
She's like, selfie! Vaporized bodies! And she's like...
Thumbs up.
Well, I didn't do a thumbs up. I did
Oh,
victory
yeah,
sign.
yeah.
Liquefaction.
You know, like, have you ever seen those pictures of girls like that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Chemical agent?
Okay, well, they just told me to do something, but...
You know, you should have said that. Have you ever seen those pictures of those girls doing that? Oh, yeah, with the dick in their mouth? What?
Come again?
No, really, come again. Apparently she likes it.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
So wrong. But so funny at the same time.
Am I supposed to go in here?
Well, are you just going to ditch your team, or are they all going to die?
Well, they're kind of just standing there, probably. It looks like they're investigating the situation.
You have to talk to them?
They have this under control.
What about the other door there that looks like it has a red thing in front of it? Right there.
Here, oh, it's just another elevator. I don't think I can access that. I'm sure I probably gotta go this way.
Actually, look up. I see a bunch of blood. Oh, okay, there's nothing there. Whoa, hello.
Jeez.
You know,
Somebody had some fun.
I bet in a museum that's worth $1 million.
That one up there.
Yeah.
Probably good painting. Yeah.
In like a few years, it'll become a nice brown color after it
Rusty
dries.
color. Yeah.
Do you know why blood looks like a brownish color?
Because of the iron content.
Yes, oxidizes and becomes rusty.
That I knew.
Alright, well, did you know why flamingos are pink?
I do.
Oh, go ahead and tell me.
It's there to defend them against their natural predator.
The color pink defends flamingos.
It scares their natural predator.
And what is their natural predator?
The lynx. Thank you. So that was right off the top of my head too, if you can believe it. Yeah.
Yeah, I can believe that was bullshitted. Yeah, I can totally do that.
Oh jeez.
They're pink because of the food they eat.
Really?
Krill and shrimp.
So they eat so much of it that it
They eat so much of it that it changed their color. Well, obviously evolution.
I mean, over time, yeah.
Like, they ate so much of it over evolutionary periods that their skin eventually started turning
Really,
pink.
eh?
Like some kind of mutation.
That's kind of crazy.
And did you know that they also eat food upside down? Their bodies aren't upside down when they go. Like,
Oh, what? So they like put their head down and then
they
like.
pick it up.
Oh. They pick it up and like eat it like that?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. It's kind of neat.
it's weird. Flamingos are weird.
Weird.
And they have
Weird
such like
shape.
long legs.
I know. They're just disturbing.
Yeah, they are weird creatures if you think about it. So why do people like to have them as lawn ornaments?
I don't know. I've kind of always wondered that. Like, what makes a flamingo like worthy of being a lawn?
But like, why would it be a lawn ornament? It's a bird, so firstly it flies,
Mhm.
not sits on a lawn. Secondly, if it is on the ground, it's usually standing in water.
Yeah, I was gonna say that as well too. Usually they're in water. They're looking for their food. You know,
Which is the shrimp.
Yeah, so not really hanging out on.
Maybe I was a flamingo in a past life. I love shrimp.
Shrimp's pretty good. Shrimp is pretty, especially breaded shrimp.
Breaded shrimp. But you know what's better than breaded shrimp?
What's that?
Sushi shrimp.
Sushi shrimp.
Where they like
Tempura.
no, where they butterfly the shrimp and put it on top of like a nice
Oh,
rice cake,
yeah,
and it's
yeah,
just
yeah.
it's so good with seaweed wrapper. Oh,
That'd be so good.
I could totally go for like 100 of those right now.
It's actually been a while since I've been to Japanese.
Oh, we should totally go.
Have you ever gone?
No. I think the only thing that me and you have ever done outside of recording is Pokemon Go and saw Dragon Ball Z the movie.
No, we went to that video game store that one time. Remember, like that old.
We went to a store.
Yeah.
And I wanted to get Conker's Bad Fur Day,
Is that what you were looking
but
for?
it was expensive, and you wanted to get Bubble Bubble? No, just Dance or something.
No, Bust a Groove.
Bust a Groove.
An old PS1 game.
Well, Conker's Bad Fur Day is an old N64 game.
True enough. But
We're playing an old PS3 game.
I still look for that game though. Every time I go
This
to
game's
like
like
an old.
10, 11 years old now?
Oh no, not this one. The Bust a Groove.
No, this one, though.
Oh,
like
this
11
one.
years
Yeah, I
old.
think.
2006, I thought.
Yeah, I think it came out pretty soon after the PS3 did, which was 2007. So I guess
Did you throw a grenade?
I did. I didn't mean to, but
I was gonna say, wow,
Soon
you
do.
actually used a grenade and did good with it. I'm impressed.
I know.
But
I mean,
then
I
you-
meant to.
Yeah, I
do that,
meant to
yeah.
do that. I love that in shows where like someone does something like really smart and they're like, "Wow, that actually worked," and they're like, "Yeah, that's what I meant to do." That's something I can see like Ralph Wiggum actually doing. Like,
Oh yeah,
he accidentally saves the day, and Lisa's just like, "Wow, Ralph, you saved our lives," and he goes, "I needed the purple crayon."
Oh, Ralph. Okay, I guess I'm supposed to drop down here. I think there's another guy down there.
What does Ralph says so many stupid things.
He's like burning.
I needed the purple berries. They taste like burning.
Yeah.
Purple's a fruit?
Oh.
Behind you.
Someone's punching me.
Yeah, behind you.
There we go. There
You like
we
walked
go.
right into his cubicle.
I know. Freddie, you hurt me too. I was at like full health. Like,
Was that a med kit
Oh,
behind you, or was that a red book?
Just a red book. Red book.
But knowledge is power, so the more of this I read, the stronger I get.
I just sit there for 2 hours reading this textbook.
And like the main villain's like looking at his watch. Where is he? We were supposed to have the showdown like
Yeah.
2 hours ago. What the hell? And then you show up and like your brain is like,
Yeah, my head's like so big.
and you're just like, what happened to you? And you just like point your hand at him and crush him with just a thought.
That'd be so cool. That would be a game I could play. I could get behind that.
It's just like achievement unlocked. Studier. Sturdy studier or something like that.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Oh, body armor.
And it's like nobody like actually that would be like a great thing to have. I never played Fallout. Well, I played 1 and 2 for like a couple episodes on my channel, and I watched you play through 3.
Mm-hmm.
But
So you haven't played like New Vegas?
I've never played one on my own.
Really?
Actually, I've never really played one because 1 and 2 I don't think you consider one of the newer Fallouts.
Yeah, they're not really the same.
Because they're 2D like side scroller kind of.
Yeah.
It's like 2.5D. I guess you could say.
I've never played one of those, so yeah, I don't even know. We're
But-
the opposite.
But when I've heard of Fallout 3 and New Vegas and Fallout 4, I gotta say I really liked the concept of them as a game, where it's supposed to be like open world. You can like do stuff to the environment, make changes. Throw a grenade.
That's what I'm doing.
Oh, you weren't doing it when I said it.
I know.
But
I didn't kill them.
so wouldn't it be super cool if they made games like that where there were like everything was hidden and you had to just discover everything yourself?
Wasn't Minecraft kind of like that?
Sort of, but Minecraft was like, you know, you knew how to build certain things, and there's like little guides, and you know,
Yeah.
and you can find stuff. But what I kind of mean is like, let's just say that we were playing this game like this, normal,
Yeah.
and things you didn't know was that like if you do read the books, you become you can develop psychic powers where you could crush people with your mind, like Elma.
Yeah.
You know, like that's something you won't really discover unless you specifically go look at books, and who's gonna do that?
True enough.
Or, you know, you could end up like, if you go and punch the wall for like 30 minutes, eventually you'll have such strong fists you can punch someone to death in one hit.
But there would have to be some sort of way to gauge how strong you're getting, like stat points or something like that.
But the thing is, though, like, you won't have any stats or skills until you started doing that.
Okay.
So, like, you don't know how many skills or stats are in the game.
So if let's say I like went up and like accidentally hit that wall.
Yeah.
Then like
it
I
would be
would
like
gain, like, a
2 experience to your physical combat.
Okay, and you would see that actually like pop up.
And,
You're saying.
and then you would have like a skill in the top corner saying that, and then like the first time you picked up a gun and shot a guy, you would have a gun skill.
Okay.
And like if you got like a shotgun, you'd have like a heavy gun skill.
No, I think.
Because like Fallout was sort of meant to be sort of like that.
Yeah. Have you ever played Skyrim?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so it's some of the skills at least in that game are kind of similar, like the sneaking skill.
But
like,
all
only
those
levels up.
skills you get, you know they're there.
Yeah, I mean you do. Yeah, it has like a skill tree or whatever.
And I mean like I don't just mean like how Skyrim has like 10 skills or whatever. It's like 10 or
something
15, something like that, right?
Something like that. I can't remember.
But like, what if it had like thousands that you just didn't know about?
Yeah. Well, that would be kind of cool.
Like if you decide to hit the wall with your melee skill with the butt of the gun, you would unlock like a mining experience, and then you would learn that if you do this, you can eventually find a pickaxe, or if you found a pickaxe, or if you found even like let's say you found some metal and like a forge that, and then you smith something with it, you got smithing levels, and you eventually made a pickaxe and you became mining them.
Okay. Well, that's kind of, yeah, that would be kind of cool.
But like you have no idea how many skills are in it. Like let's say the number one person in this game that we just created like that had 999 different skills that he was training. And then everyone's like, oh, so there's only 999 skills. But what they don't know is that we actually implemented 2,000 skills. It's just some of them are so obscure that no one's ever tried to figure out how to get them.
That, you know what, that would be cool, but I feel like...
But I don't want stupid skills like, oh, I'm level 99 at tipping bookshelves.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that would have no point for anything. But
Except for tipping a bookshelf over.
you'd be really good at tipping bookshelves.
You like grab it from the bottom and flip it, and it lands perfectly side up like that chair flip challenge people were doing. It's like, that's 99 for you, bitch.
Yeah.
But no, like, what I would think that it would be cool to have so many skills. You have to discover them on your own, or at least someone has to discover them first before it becomes known.
Okay.
And like the only way other people will know about it is if this person tells other people.
No, that's what I was gonna say. Like, it would be a cool concept at first, I think.
Until everyone's figured it out.
Until everyone figures it out and everyone tells each other. And
But that's the thing, though. Like, if you had like,
okay, what?
if you had someone threw a grenade, Brian. So like I was saying, let's say there was only 1,000 skills.
Yeah.
That would take a few years for everyone to figure out how to get all of them.
I don't know.
And like that would be kind of the joy of
People are
playing
pretty-
that kind of game, though, right? Like you're discovering things for the first time. That's why No Man's Sky was pretty cool. You're the first person to usually discover the planet or solar system that you're in.
Yeah.
But I think it would be cool too if you had different skills. You know, everyone would be kind of different until eventually everything got out.
Yeah.
Like, what if there was some guy that was so powerful that like no one could kill him, and everyone was wondering why he was so powerful, but it's because he found like a skill that like did twice as much damage using swords. And you know, like nobody knew how to get this except for him until someone else stumbled upon it.
Yeah, that would be cool. That would definitely be cool. But I think it would be pretty hard to.
Finally. Can you do something about these
Yes,
problems?
barely.
Talking. I mean, it would take a lot of time probably to develop a game like that.
It might, but all you really gotta do is just have the skills all in the game, and you know, someone just has to do something to get their first experience in it to unlock it.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a bomb strapped to him?
I don't know. I just gave him something though.
You know what it kind of makes me think of though when I think of like a game like that?
Mm-hmm.
Sword Art Online. Because Kirito was the only one with the dual wielding skill,
Mm-hmm. That's true. Yeah, he was the only one that unlocked that one.
and in order to unlock certain skills in that, you had to do certain things. But those skills were all related to basically combat.
Yeah. See, stuff like that I think is cool. Like,
And another cool concept that you could have mixed into the game that we're talking about here is how, like, with him, you had to have someone that mastered smithing to be able to get certain drops from, like, that dragon that he fought.
Yeah.
So if, like, you also couldn't discover skills unless you have a certain amount of party members in your team, or if you had to have, like, someone that was a master smither to find ores, or a master miner to be able to tell that it's not just a fucking rock on the wall, that's actually an ore.
Yeah. Okay.
So, like, imagine that. Like, it would be such a vast game. It would be such a cool concept. And you say, like, yeah, it would get kind of boring after a while when everything's been found.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, though, if there was that many skills, it would be not only take a lot of time to find them all,
Yeah, it definitely would.
but also the fact that it would take a lot of time to train them all.
Mm-hmm.
And what if you need, like, level 80 smithing and mining to be able to find tempering as a skill, tempering weapons? You know, like, someone's going to be like, oh, I found smithing, I found mining, I'm done with those.
Yeah.
And then, like, you know, he's like, oh, well, I'm only at 999, what's the 1000th? Then he actually has to level something, and then he's like, oh, well, I leveled fletching, well, that's not doing it. I don't know what to do, right? And then it's basically you have to stumble upon it and get lucky, read that someone else got it, or just experiment the fuck out of it.
See, I think it's cool that, like, how you brought up Sword Art Online, where he discovered, like, he unlocked that skill. He doesn't even really know how
Although
he did it.
You know, it was said though that only one person could get that skill in that game.
Oh, okay. Well, that's...
So that's kind of unfair. But what the guy said at the end when he was fighting, what's his name? That guy who created the game, like Kayaba Akiko or something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
He said that skill is awarded to the person with the fastest response time or something
Reaction
like that.
time.
Yeah, reaction
Yeah.
time.
Okay.
So, you know, only one person can have the fastest, otherwise it's not the fastest.
Yeah, yeah. So that kind of concept, but everybody could get it would be cool. But
Everybody could get it, but they have to figure out, like, specific conditions to
that's
get
the thing,
it.
yeah. And if you unlock it, I don't think it should tell you how you unlocked it.
Yes,
I think
exactly.
yeah.
Although it would be kind of obvious, though, if, like, you punched the wall and then you got, like...
But you wouldn't know what other conditions you'd fulfilled before
Exactly.
that.
That's what I mean with the
Yeah.
whole tempering thing.
Yeah.
Of course, you would probably think, like, oh, it had something to do with smithing. But, you know, you wouldn't necessarily think mining had a thing to do with it.
Yeah.
So if you had, like, gotten mining to 90 and then fletching to 90 and then you got smithing to 90 and then you unlocked it, you're like, was it just smithing? Or was it smithing and fletching? Or was it smithing and mining? Or was it all three? You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, for sure. I think that would be cool.
That'd be such a cool concept for a game. I'd play the shit out of that. And if they made it like an MMO too, that'd be cool.
Yeah, that would be the perfect type of game for it, an MMO. For sure.
Although then again, you know, like, console game like Fallout kind of had a similar thing. You had all these skills and then you also had all these perks that you could raise at the same time.
Yeah.
And then sometimes you could find knowledge books that would, like, increase your abilities in that. That was a pretty cool concept. But, like I said, I think they should have gone more in depth with it, like how we're describing right now.
Yeah.